The Mickey Thompson Street SS drag radial will be one of your more street-friendly radials out there to help put the power down, but won't render the car totally useless in the rain like the Mickey Pro might. Now, the D.O.T legal SS will be available in sizes ranging from 15 to 20 inches in diameter and section widths ranging from 235 on the narrow side to a 305 on the wider side. Pricing, as always, will depend on your sizing, but things will start around $180 for the smaller stuff and will top out around $360 for the big guys. So for those of you who know that Mickey Thompson name, you'll know that this is the kind of stuff they specialize in, right? They make tires to help you guys hook up on the street and at the strip. Now, sure, they have evolved over the years and diversified their lineup, but I still think most people hear that name Mickey Thompson, they immediately think drag-related tire. Now, ever since 2004, Mickey Thompson has been evolving their drag radial lineup, starting with that legendary ET Street, which was then followed shortly by the ET Street II. Now, those two tires were a staple for racers in the D.O.T class for both NMRA and NMCA, but as time went on, Mickey felt it was time to evolve their drag radial game even further to appeal to a wider range of customers. So now Mickey has a bunch of different radials in the category, including the ET Street Pro, the Street R, and the SS shown here, which stands for Street Strip. Now, the goal of the SS here was to come up with a tire that can still offer all of the bite of their competition radial, but in a much more streetable package with tread void that could help the owners who might get caught in the occasional pop-up rain shower. Basically, the Street Strip name sums up the purpose of this tire perfectly, because it's going to be for the owners who want to drive to the track, cut some low 60 foot times, and then drive home without changing a thing. Now, the SS shown here again is essentially the evolution of the ET Street II radial and will feature the most tread void out of any other drag radial in the Mickey Thompson lineup. So again, if you do happen to get caught in the rain, it's not a total Jesus take the wheel moment like it would be with the Mickey Pro or even their Street R tire or even like the Nitto NT05R. Trust me, I know I am speaking from experience on this one. But what do you say we take a closer look at the SS here? And again, this is a D.O.T rated drag radial, meaning it will be approved for street use. The SS is a steel belted radial, so it's going to be a little bit more stable than the Street R and basically do more than just go straight, right? It's going to offer some cornering stability as well. Grip, as you might expect, not really an issue here with the SS, as Mickey does utilize their same R2 tread compound they use on more aggressive radials like the Street R and also the Mickey Pro, and by the way, is the same exact compound they use on the fastest radial cars in the world. The obvious flip side of this is that because this is such a soft tire, don't expect to get 50,000 miles out of these things or really anywhere close to that. Now, sure, ultimately your driving and racing habits will have a direct impact on how long this thing lasts, but let's face it guys, you're not buying these things for mileage, you're looking for some added traction. Also, because of the soft compound, be a little careful in cold weather use, basically below 50 degrees, as these things can get a little slick on you. So when you're cornering hard, never a bad idea to get some heat in the tire first through a burnout or something like that. Now, for my usual disclaimer, go ahead and check out the customer review section if you haven't already done so on the product page, because it's a great way to get some real-world feedback on how Mustang owners are enjoying the Mickey Thompson SS on their own rides, in addition to possibly answering any other questions you may have about this tire. But wrapping things up here, guys, if you're looking for a drag radial that can do it all, then be sure to check out the SS from Mickey Thompson right here at AmericanMuscle.com.